starting to show a bit of speed. So Bryce Barron at the helm here, new to the sport, but really starting to get a feel for how these Jetsprint boats operate. We just heard then from Ruben Oxema, there's a few tricks to be able to work out how to drive these particular vessels, and Bryce Barron certainly starting to understand that. Bryce Barron across the line with a 59.447 puts him well down the list there. So at the moment it's still Carl Beaver and Daniel Reid leading the way. So that winds out qualifying round number 3 for the Group B category. We're going to reset our clocks and go Group A racing qualifying number 3. 5 opportunities to qualify your fastest time. Tendencies out on track at the moment. Tim Coleman certainly showing plenty of speed and plenty of confidence for his rookie season. Really starting to come onto it, isn't he, Blake the Baker?
Very, very. Definitely.
Yeah, it's good to see that this young man from Martin, the jet boat mechanic, really just sort of starting to step up. Of course, the A&B driven boat with the Tims. Not too sure who's Dumb and Dumber or Tim and Timmer, but we will only discuss that in the commentary tower. So Tim Coleman with Dylan Matthews across the line there with a 55.449. 55.449. So it'll be Shane Travers up next. Hannah Berry, Shane from Wanganui, the apprentice engineer. Hannah, what's the name of that town there, Blake the Baker?
Porirua.
Right, fantastic. So the Hannah Berry, the shepherd, the radioactive machine, the young man who is used to sitting in the silly seat right alongside his father. His old man's given him the keys and said, well, mate, get out there and have a crack. So this is his rookie season behind the wheel and doing a really good job. Didn't have the best runs last time out at Hastings, just couldn't quite get the rotation sorted, therefore just didn't develop the confidence to be able to go at a speed that is required. But certainly here at Wanganui knows this track very, very well, understands this rotation, and I think we'll be able to see Shane Travers poke his way into the top 6 by the end of the day if luck and good fortune goes his way. So Shane Travers across the line with a 52.012. What did you think of that run, mate?
It was pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good? What would you advise him to do better?
I think he did the best he could, so I'm not an expert, so I can't.
Mate, we don't have to be experts when we're commentators, mate. We can advise everybody to do what they like, and people have to listen to us because we're the people with the microphone.
Good point.
All right, so it'll be Greg Reardon coming up next in the adrenaline machine. Dawn Erb, the checkout operator out of Inglewood. Greg Reardon starting to get the fire in the belly and starting to really get the head around the adrenaline racing machine. Well, just easing it down the bottom part of the track. So Greg Reardon not on it like we saw him in the earlier laps. So not moment, I'm just sorting out the rotation. He looked a lot quicker during Q2, during qualifying round number 2. Now we're into qualifying 3. Now starting to step on it a little bit more. So Greg Reardon and Dawn Herb in the latter part of this lap, widening it up for that final left-hander, the final final hairpin there. But Greg Reardon, Dawn Herb well down on their previous time with 57.882. 57.882. Yeah, some 0.7 plus seconds slower than their last time. So, Blake the Baker, what do you do there?
You try to go faster.
Yeah, you put your foot down, mate. You mash it to the metal is what you do. We are now going to go racing with Tony Reid. So Tony Reid, he had a great crash here last time on the 27th. Andrew Bakey, the navigator, when they did a test and tune day up at Merry there, Andrew Bakey was shaking like a leaf. He was feeling very, very sick. But now he's got the confidence to get back into the silly seat. Uncle Tony just got off the gas there just a little bit for Drillco, Reed Engineering Limited, Shifty's Sports Bar and TAB, Whitra Super Liquor, Petersol Transport, Egmont Industrial Supplies. So Tony Reid, the man from Whitra, into this hairpin. He's had a lot of trouble. Give it a bit of a hip and shoulder, a bit of boogie on the way on the exit. Well, a little bit of hesitation there for Tony. Has not been able to maintain the rage around this hairpin. Not sure if that boat's missing or Tony's getting off the accelerator. That'll be something for you, young man, to go and have a chat to Uncle Tony, find out if the boat's missing a little bit, and come back up here and give us the information. But Tony Reid now across the line with a 56.669. So we did get some information regarding Baden Gray in the Vickers aircraft machine that stopped in front of commentary last time out in the unlimited category. The boat hit the rev limiter and then shut down. They're just checking all the engine analysis at the moment, so basically it's the guessing game going on for those boys, but I'm sure we'll get some information pretty soon. With a 53.444, 53.444. Phil Dick in the Jet Design Hyper Sprint. The Reaper is the name of the boat. Hayden Digby Smith will be doing the navigational duties here. Phil Dick, keep an eye on him when he comes into the hairpin just before commentary here, and indeed the last left-hand hairpin at the end of the rotation, because he's not quite got that confidence to get in and out of those two tricky spots. Comes out with plenty of aggression for this run. Now that's the way that we like to see Phil drive. Starts getting on the ragged edge. When he starts driving like this, he tends to get a little bit knifey in it. But as we know, the more power you put into these boats, the better they handle. So this is looking like a good run early in this rotation for Phil. Right off the accelerator, setting it up. Not too bad there for Phil. That's a great way to get through it. So the Reaper really starting to reap the benefits. Oh, the hesitation. That's the chute. You're meant to go the other way down there, Phil. Around the centre island, all the way around. Now you've got some crosswash to deal with, mate. Back on rotation proper now. So the rotation was starting to look really good for Phil until he got the wrong way. Had two opportunities, two channels to choose from. He went left, he should have gone right. But now back on the accelerator again. So this is the bit where he went wide in Q2. Not so that time. This is a good run from Phil. He'll be happy with that. 107.425, 107. So while he got the rotational error in there, Phil will be able to take away from that the boat and handling. You can see the frustration there. The acceleration going into the spin-out pool is just that expression of frustration for going the wrong way in what would otherwise have been a good lap. Here we got Ruben Hoxema looking the goods down there, starting to nude up for the rest of us. Ruben was just down in front of commentary there. He's got the race suit down there. He's showing us his less than buff body. Put a t-shirt on, young man, is what I say. So we got some news for Tony Green, Lewis Hughes, Neil Marshall, Eagle Automotive, Jay Hayden from TA, Tulamudu, Neil Marshall from the Naki Industrial Coatings Inspector. These guys put down a great time during qualifying too, and at the moment looking to emulate that or bulked it down the commentator's curves, got into that hairpin, stood on the accelerator, spun the wheels, just not getting the traction. Went wide, marked it up on the tyres. It was only the momentum that saved him. So Neil Marshall, this is not going to be his best lap today, I can guarantee you that. Oh, the boat just hitting the rev limiter. They've made a setup change there, obviously, with the impellers. And Neil Marshall with a 52.645. He's some 2.5 or more seconds away from the best time that he posted. I dare say that what they've done is change the impellers in that Eagle Automotive boat. They've gone backwards. You heard the boat just revving, hitting the rev limiter. That goes to show that the pitch of the impellers is wrong, or the nozzle is wrong. They'll have to go back to the drawing board and work out what changes they're going to have to make coming up to qualifying round number 4. We now go to the Elite Kitchens machine with Sean and Faye Rice out of New Plymouth. Sean Rice and Faye Rice. So Faye Rice, during her, during some entertainment at her live, flies acrobatic aeroplanes. So, well, the pair of them feel the need for speed. So this is a better looking lap for Sean and Faye. Qualifying around number 1. They, well, Sean had a brain fade and parked it into the tyre wall. And now there is a massive amount of hesitation going on in the Elite Kitchens machine. The communication with driver and navigator just not quite at the point that it needs to be. Now the confidence is back again. You can see that Sean Rice starting to drive the Elite Kitchens machine with a lot more power through the crosswash, through the line here for Sean Rice with a 52.119. So still 6 seconds quicker than his previous best time. So we had young Hughesy was having a chat to Sean Rice before, and because he crashed out in Q1, Q2 became Q1, Q3 became Q2, so he's one round behind after that early crash in the day, so he's got a little bit of catching up to do. Great work from the pit reporters, the Blake boys up here, Blake Candish and Blake Hughes. So we are now going Cy Gibbon, Donna Thompson, Blake the Baker. Your mum's out there. What do you get an extra little bit of heart flutter when your mum's on course?
Yeah, definitely.
I tell you, your mum used to drive, of course, but now she's doing the navigational duties. Are you happier that she navigates, or would you prefer her driving?
She used to say that she would never want to do navigating, but she tried it and then she thought it's actually quite because she doesn't get as nervous as she was driving now.
Yeah, well, I think that's a really positive thing, though, because the pressure is off a little bit as a navigator, isn't it? But I'll tell you what, Cy Gibbon running some fantastic lines out there at the moment. This is going to be a good run for Cy Gibbon. 48.462. Great run for the man from North Canterbury and the lady from right here in Wonga, Vegas. So great to see those pair just starting to crunch the numbers in qualifying 3. 5 qualifying opportunities here. So to put down a time like that in qualifying 3 is boding very well for that pairing, as we now see the radioactive machine of Super Mario. Ross Travers. So Ross Travers currently second in the overall championship, coming into qualifying round number 4 of the Mouthfresh New Zealand Jetsprint Championships for 2019. So Ross Travers 4 points behind in second place in the overall championship. This will be a great opportunity for him at this facility. Loves this facility. One of the best exponents of the hairpin that we see across all 3 classes. A man known to be able to drive not only fast but also smooth. Very rare is it that we see that Ross Travers makes a mistake. He has made them, but it is rare to see. Oh, well, around there, just a little bit knifey into that left-hander, pushed a little bit of time off the added a bit of time to his run, but it is Ross Travers with a 50.034. So Cy Gibbon is 1.5 seconds quicker than Ross Travers. We've still got Ollie Silverton and Tim Betts to come. Cy Gibbon, after a bit of a nightmare at Hastings, well down the board in the overall championship. Ollie Silverton and Jess Sitt coming out next. Looks as though Tim Betts in the Violent Tendencies machine will not be taking part in qualifying 3 of the Group A category. The Baker, what do you reckon of this pairing?
Well, I reckon it is pretty good.
Well, world number 1 is what they got at the moment. So Ollie Silverton and Jess Sitt in the Clearview. PSP Translucent Roofing Products, Grading Systems, Biomedics, Magnum Automotive, Munich Sheet Metals, GJ Gardner Homes. These guys just amazing in the first qualifying run. They went the wrong way. Have a look at the way Ollie Silverton nailed the hairpin. That is the big money corner here today. This is the second one. Grab a little bit of tyres, the submerged tyres under the exit to that chute down the middle there. But still very aggressive, very quick. So Ollie Silverton just starts that cross from one side of the track to the other. Cracking time, 48.918. Cy Gibbon quicker by 0.5 of a second. So wow, Cy Gibbon quicker than world number 1.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good indeed. So we're just waiting to see if Tim Betts will make his way to the ramp. Just just waiting to see our timing people. I dare say that rounds out the Group A qualifying three. It was Cy Gibbon, Ollie Silverton, Ross Travis, Shane Travis, Sean Rice, Neil Marshall making up the top 6 in that order. We'll reset the clocks. There's the music. Change of class. From the Hawke's Bay region, Paul Newman from Tapohu, well, really wide in the setup to the hairpin was Jacob Simmons. Couldn't have got too much wider. Oh, grabbed the submerged tyre. There's been a few doing that. You would have thought they would have worked it out by now. Not too sure that they've been able to sort that one out. But time and time again, we see guys into that bottom part of that right-hander in the track just grabbing that tyre. But it is the Link engine management system machine of Jacob Simmons. This is going to be a good time for these boys. 52.5.